Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive?
Netflix series 13 Reasons Why, which centers around the teenage lead's suicide, is creating a national buzz and prompting discussions in school districts across Massachusetts. Educators here in Marlborough focusing on how to best help students and parents process the show's adult themes, including depression, sexual assault, and suicide.
I think it was a strong message and one that's going to foster communication, and that is important, especially around mental health concerns and issues. We can't be closeted and closed-mouthed about it. We're trying to promote discussion.
It's a discussion guidance director Sharon Buckley says she and her counselors are primed to have. Her team at Marlborough's Public Schools undergoing special training earlier this year to better identify and address students' mental health issues.
Social emotional learning is taking center stage in all things academic, because if you're not healthy in mind, body, and spirit, you can't learn effectively.
Suicide is the second highest cause of death among teens and preteens, according to the CDC. And studies show suicide rates, which were on a steady decline since the 1980s, are now climbing, especially among girls 10 to 14 years old.
I think school districts and counselors are grappling with is the notion that suicide is the only way out.
While Superintendent Maureen Grulich and Buckley both praised 13 Reasons' acting and general authenticity, there's one scene they'd both like to rewrite.
Most concerning to me, I think, was the depiction of the high school counselor at the end, who had on the day that Hannah committed suicide, a conference with her.
Move on and get over it. And I didn't say get over it, but sometimes that's the only other option.
Look, you're right. Okay, I know.
Hey, Hannah, you can sit down.
I know our guidance counselors and our school adjustment counselors know what to do, how to give support. The message I'm hoping that comes out of this is that what we do and say to one another, no matter how small, can have a serious impact on a person to lead them to such an act. And we don't know what those accumulated circumstances are when we add to it.
Courtney, WMCT News.